Agni's ravenous flames, the epic burning of the Khandava forest. In the ancient realms of Bharat, where the gods walked among mortals and the elements danced to the whims of divine will, there lived Agni, the eternal flame, god of fire and harbinger transformation. His essence burned bright in the hearts of homes, the altars of sacrifices, and the very core of the sun itself. But even gods, in their immortal splendor, are not immune to the trials of access and frailty. This is the epic tale of Agni's insatiable hunger, his quest for renewal, and the cataclysmic burning of the Khandava forest, a saga woven into the grand tapestry of the Mahabharata, where heroes clashed with celestials and the boundaries between destruction and creation blurred into a blazing inferno. Long ago, in the kingdom of a noble ruler named Swataki, a great yajna was ordained, a ritual sacrifice of unparalleled scale, lasting 12 arduous years. Swataki, driven by ambition to rival the gods in piety, summoned the fiery-tempered sage Durvasa to preside over the ceremonies. Day after day, night after night, the flames roared as ghee, grains, and sacred offerings were poured into Agni's maw. The god of fire, ever the dutiful acceptor of oblations, consumed them all with voracious appetite. But such abundance proved a double-edged sword. The ceaseless influx of rich fatty ghee overwhelmed Agni's divine digestive fires. His once vibrant flames dimmed, his strength waned, and a pallor of indigestion settled upon him like a smothering fog. No longer could he blaze with the fury of lightning or the warmth of the sun. His form grew weak, his tongues flickered feebly, and the world felt the chill of his affliction. Desperate for relief, Agni turned to his grandfather, the cosmic creator Brahma, whose wisdom spanned the universes. Ascending to the lofty abode of Satya Loka, Agni prostrated himself before the four-faced deity. "O Lord of all," he pleaded, his voice crackling like dying embers, "I am undone by the excesses of Swataki's yajna. My fires gutter, my power fades. How shall I reclaim my eternal vigor?" Brahma, with eyes that pierced the veils of time, contemplated the plea. He knew the delicate balance of creation. Fire must consume to purify, but unchecked, it devours even itself. "Rise, O Agni," Brahma commanded, his voice echoing like thunder across the heavens. "To restore your strength, you must devour the Khandava forest in its entirety. Its lush greenery, teeming with life, holds the essence that will cure your ailment. Burn it all, and your flames shall roar anew." Emboldened by Brahma's decree, Agni descended upon the earth, his form swelling with anticipation. The Khandava forest, a verdant wilderness on the banks of the Yamuna river, stretched vast and untamed, a haven for beasts, birds, and serpentine nagas. Ruled by the mighty serpent king Takshaka, ally to Indra, the king of gods, it was no mere woodland, but a fortress of nature's bounty. Agni unleashed his fury, tongues of flame licking at the underbrush, igniting trees and shrubs in a symphony of crackles and roars. The forest awoke in terror as fire spread like a tidal wave of destruction. Elephants trumpeted in panic, deer fled in herds, and birds soared skyward with singed wings. But Takshaka's Nagas, guardians of the realm, summoned rains from their ally Indra. Storm clouds gathered, unleashing torrents that quenched Agni's blaze time and again. 7 times did Agni attempt the conflagration, and 7 times was he thwarted, his efforts drowned in Indra's deluge. Exhausted and humbled, Agni returned to Brahma. The Nagas call upon Indra, and his rains extinguish every spark. How can I prevail against such divine opposition? Brahma, ever the strategist of fate, revealed a path forward. Seek the aid of Nara and Narayana, the eternal avatars reborn as Arjuna and Krishna. They dwell in the mortal world, their prowess unmatched. With their might you shall overcome. Agni nodded, his embers flickering with renewed hope. Disguising himself as a humble Brahmin, clad in simple robes and bearing a staff, he journeyed to the outskirts of the Khandava, where the Pandava brothers and their allies encamped. There, by the river's edge, Arjuna, the peerless archer, third son of Pandu, and Krishna, the dark-skinned charioteer, incarnation of Vishnu, reclined in leisure. The air was filled with the scent of blooming lotuses, and the duo conversed on matters of dharma and destiny. Approaching with folded hands, the disguised Agni bowed low. "Noble warriors, I am a Brahmin, tormented by hunger that no ordinary food can sate. Grant me the boon of devouring this forest, for only its essence will quell my pangs." Arjuna, ever compassionate to the learned, and Krishna, with his all-seeing wisdom, sensed the divine beneath the guise. "Reveal your true self, O visitor," Krishna urged with a knowing smile. Agni shed his illusion, manifesting in his radiant form, 2 faces aglow, hair aflame, 7 arms outstretched. "I am Agni, weakened by excess, commanded by Brahma to consume Khandava, but Indra protects it for his friend Takshaka. Aid me, and I shall reward you richly." The heroes, bound by duty and adventure, agreed, yet they knew the task demanded weapons of celestial might. Agni summoned Varuna, the god of waters, who appeared from the depths, bearing gifts forged in divine forges. To Arjuna, he bestowed the Gandiva bow, an indestructible arc of thunderous power strung with unbreakable sinew, capable of loosing arrows like storms. Accompanying it were 2 inexhaustible quivers brimming with fiery shafts, and a chariot adorned with a banner of Hanuman, drawn by steeds swift as the wind. Krishna received the Sudarshana Chakra, his whirling disk of annihilation. Armed thus, the trio prepared for the onslaught. As twilight descended, Agni ignited the forest's edges. Flames erupted in a colossal wall, devouring foliage with insatiable greed. The denizens of Khandava stirred in chaos. Tigers roared, serpents hissed, and celestial beings watched from afar. Takshaka was absent, but his son Ashwasena and the Nagas rallied, invoking Indra's fury. The sky darkened as thunder heads my mast, and rain poured in sheets, threatening to douse the blaze. But Arjuna, mounted on his chariot with Krishna at the reins, unleashed a barrage of arrows. Each shaft formed an impenetrable canopy overhead, a dome of celestial energy that repelled the downpour. No drop touched the flames. Indra's storms battered futilely against Arjuna's shield. Enraged, Indra descended flanked by his Deva host, Yava, the god of death, Vayu, the wind lord, and legions of Gandharvas and Yakshas. They hurled bolts of lightning, gusts of gale, and weapons of myth. Asuras and Rakshasas, drawn to the spectacle, joined the fray against Agni. The battlefield became a maelstrom. Arjuna's arrows felled foes by thousands, Krishna's chakra sliced through armies, and Agni's fires consumed all in their path. Elephants stampeded into the blaze, their hides scorching, birds plummeted mid-flight, feathers ablaze. Nagas writhed as venom boiled in their veins. The architect Maya, an asura trapped in the forest, fled the inferno and sought refuge with Arjuna, who spared him. In gratitude, Maya later built the magnificent Maya Sabha, the illusory hall for the Pandavas in Indraprastha. For 6 days and nights, the conflagration raged unchecked. The air thickened with smoke, rivers boiled, and the earth trembled. Indra, witnessing his son's valor, Arjuna was Indra's own offspring through Kunti, relented. Enough, he declared from his thunderous throne. You have proven your might, my child. I bless you with victory. The gods withdrew, and Agni feasted upon the forest's remains. trees reduced to ash, creatures purified in flame, the very soil scorched to renewal. His indigestion vanished, his flames surged with primordial power, brighter than ever before. In the aftermath, as embers cooled and new shoots promised rebirth, Agni bestowed boons upon his allies. To Arjuna, eternal mastery of arms, to Krishna, unbreakable alliance. The Khandava's destruction paved the way for the Pandavas' kingdom, a testament to fire's dual nature, destroyer of the old, forger of the new. Thus ended Agni's epic trial, a blaze etched in the annals of myth, reminding all that even gods must face their shadows to illuminate the world anew.
Om Shanti Shanti Shanti